When I started in online banking at Bank of the West, we used to have food days for all occasions. Someone's birthday, someone moving to another department, someone being promoted or moving to another company. I'm a fairly good cook, and I love to try new recipes. So one day I made cheese dip. Everybody loved it and asked me to bring it again. Each time I tried something different with the ingredients to get the taste the way I liked it. Finally it was perfect and everyone asked how I made it. I gave them the ingredients, but they always said it never tasted the same as how I made it. So I'm here to demonstrate how to make my favorite cheese dip so you can enjoy it anytime you like. This is a great, simple, quick recipe to have for game days, parties, or small get-togethers. Now keep in mind I normally make this for about 75 people, so you can scale down the quantity of the ingredients for the amount of company you plan on serving. I'll demonstrate how to make it a 3 to 4 quart crock pot that will serve about 10 people. I'm first going to go over the ingredients. You need a block of Velveeta cheese, the original. I don't use anything that's not Velveeta, it doesn't taste the same. You also need 1 can of Rotel Hot, 1 can of Rotel Mexican lime and cilantro, about a pound of hamburger, ground and cooked, and then La Victoria salsa jalapeno, which is also hot. So when you cut the cheese up, cut it in slices. The smaller you cut it, the faster it'll cook. So if it's something that you need to have ready in about 10-15 minutes, just cut it to small pieces. You also want the crock pot set to hot if you want it to be cooked faster. If you need to cook it lower, it'll take a little bit longer to cook, but it won't burn either. So if you were planning ahead, it's a good thing to do. You can set it about on warm and cook it about 4 hours before your game or your party. Now you have to keep in mind that some of these ingredients are not going to be available, especially the La Victoria salsa. I've only been able to find it in one store, which is the Hy-Vee. You can substitute different things, but it is going to vary with taste. I've also tried it with a jar of jalapenos puree with a small can of green chilies. That gives it about the same taste.
Are we going to cook this on high?
Yes, I am cooking it on high. So yes, you guys will get to enjoy it after I'm done.
Velveeta's good, but
It is very messy.
still cool.
Yes.
Great cheese.
It does make it go with good things. So when you use the Rotel, don't drain it because it helps melt the cheese and keep it from getting thick. So you just put the whole can in. And if you don't like spicy food, you can substitute just the Mexican chili and lime or the mild Rotel also. Now the thing that's going to make it really hot is the salsa, since it is basically pureed jalapenos. You have to keep in mind the more you use, the hotter it's going to get, as well as if it sits in the refrigerator, it's gonna get hotter because that's just how jalapenos are. They use about 1/4 of a cup. And then you add the ground beef. Now, I don't drain it because the grease in there helps, again, keep it from getting too dry. Velveeta does burn, and it's not like regular cheese, so it looks really nasty if it burnt. And then you stir it up. And that'll take about 10 minutes for the cheese to completely melt. You want to make sure that you continue to stir it so it doesn't burn to the side of the crock pot. So, I hope this demonstration helps show you how to make this wonderful cheese dip. Now when you make the dip for your next get-together, game day or party, or small get-together, everyone will ask you for your own recipe. Now everybody can enjoy.